I thought the game really was, obviously they got off to a great start shooting the ball, but we did a little better job defensively after the first part and kind of battled back a little bit. But we just made so many mistakes that we really haven't been making. Um, we missed two layups. Jesse missed two. Joe missed two in the first half. You can't do that against Virginia or anybody, especially on the road. But I thought, the last 12 minutes we moved better offensively. Um, we didn't really get only one steal out of the press, but I thought we got better movement on offense, and we got Joe some shots. Joe and Judah were 2 for 7, 1 for 7 the first half, something like that. And, we need those two guys to score. The last 10, 12 minutes, I think they both were well into double figures and kind of got us back a little bit. But it was too much. We weren't going to get back all the way. But I'm proud of the way they fought back. I thought Malik playing 40 minutes, he hasn't played all that much, and I thought he was really good. I thought Chris and Justin were good. Benny was sick yesterday, and then today, just a stomach thing, upset, throwing up, so he just couldn't go. But I thought Jesse's he's kind of a mystery right now. He's not playing the way he was early in the year. He was a different player. He's just getting pushed out and not getting to the basket. I thought Munir really gave us a big lift at the end of the first half. He blocks would have probably been a 15-point game at halftime if he blocked 2 or 3 shots, and we were able to get something out of that at the other end. But Virginia's really good, and it's a learning experience for some of these young guys. I think they'll learn from it. I think they're getting better. I think our team is getting better, but just made too many mistakes today. You can't make.
Jim, you've obviously faced Kihei Clark a number of times. What makes him so effective in there in the high post against the zone, moving the ball around?
Yeah, he's a good passer, but they were really effective with him or Beekman in there, I thought. The guys that hurt us are Beekman and Franklin. They make shots, and McNeely made 3 or 4 shots, and we're going to give up some of that. Our offense got us beat today. We as poorly as we played defensively, as well as they shot, they had 35 points at halftime. I mean, we just offensively just took ourselves right out of the game.
What went into starting John Bull over Malik?
Well, I thought John does a couple things for us. He's got a couple things we run through him that we tried. I didn't really just want to tell Malik, you're coming home and you're going to start. You just come off the bench like you have, and that was it. He played really well.
Yeah, Coach, back here, you talked about Malik and Justin playing a lot of heavy minutes today, both freshmen from this area. Just kind of how have they progressed this year, and what stood out about them when you were going through the recruiting process with them?
I think they're both good players. I think they need this year. I think most freshmen, they need that first year to figure out what you got to do. They've both contributed different situations quite a bit this year, more than maybe I would have thought, but we're young, so we have to play those guys. But I think they're going to both be really good players. They're not quite ready right now, but they're learning. I probably lost both times, too. Well, that was a miracle. I know he beat me in the tournament one year. I know that. Then he beat then he beat Indiana too. But Terry was a great coach. I got to be on a committee that he chaired in USA basketball for at least 2 years, maybe more, and then I took over that committee. But Terry ran that committee. He's just a brilliant guy. He's just the nicest man I know, really, if not the nicest, he's in the running. And Tony's the same way. They're both, Virginia's been lucky to get those two guys to come here and coach, and Tony Bennett's a great coach. It's pretty simple. He's a great coach. Terry was a great coach, did a great job here, and was a great guy, great man. Had many dinners with him during those committee days, and he was really good at what he did, and was just a really good man, and so is Tony Bennett.
Jim, going back to Jesse and his struggles today, was Virginia doing anything special against him?
No, not really. He struggled for a while now. It hasn't just been this game. He's been struggling for a while.
Coach, back here. I know a lot of the times the forwards are often criticized for their play. How do you feel that Chris Bell and Justin Taylor played today?
I thought they did a good job. I thought they made a couple shots. Chris made his shots. I thought Malik did a good job on the boards. We did a pretty good job on the boards for us. This was a pretty good rebounding game. But we made some errors that you just can't make, and some defense, some offensive errors. But, Virginia's going to take advantage of them. That's what happens.
Coach, if I could just follow up on Justin Taylor, what have you seen from him since he stepped on grounds, or since he stepped on campus at Syracuse, that has him earning 17 minutes a game?
Well, he's a good player. He's a good shooter. He's he's playing at the 3 now, but eventually he'll play at the 2 for us. I think he'll be able to play that position. It's a little bit easier to play the 3 right now, but I think he'll evolve into a really good 2 guard for us. He can shoot it, put us on the floors, makes good decisions. He's really good under game pressure. I like both these kids. They're both good players.
Jim, apparently Virginia had 22 assists on 23 made shots. Were they doing anything different to attack the
Mike,
zone?
you understand that when you play a zone, every pass, every shot they take is going to be assisted. That's why they're going to get assists. Every shot is assisted. The way we play, when we use the pick and roll and we're driving, there's no assist there. So we're not, I've explained that about 100 times. Okay, thanks.